Look at this plastic, it's so strong that no one can tear it even if they try. This man tested a special plastic made by his company in front of everyone. He pushed a pen into it with full force and the pen went deep inside. But when he slowly took the pen out and poured water on that same spot, everyone was shocked. There was no hole and no water leak. This man was about to meet a girl's family in a few days, but because he had no hair on his head, many girls had already rejected him. So he came up with a clever idea. First, he applied black skin glue on his head and carefully stuck fake hair on it. Everyone was shocked when he trimmed the edges and made it look completely natural. Still, this video only got 2 likes. Maybe this is why kids in many countries find school boring, because their schools don't have fun and creative activities like in China. In China, over 100 students stand together in a field. Then they form different amazing shapes. First, they create a cute panda, then show the panda inside a huge star, and finally, they make a big heart. Look at this zoo in China. They've set up a huge slingshot where visitors can shoot pieces of chicken toward the lion. This girl brought a piece of chicken, placed it in the slingshot, and aimed it at the lion. Surprisingly, people line up just to feed the lion like this. But the real money is made by the zoo, because you're not allowed to bring food from outside, and you have to buy it from the zoo itself to feed the lion. This boy's dad didn't have enough money to buy an expensive racing track for his son's birthday, but he loves his son so much and didn't want to see him sad, so he made a racing track at home using cardboard. Surprisingly, the track made from cheap and simple things turned out better than an expensive one. Still, it only got 2 likes. This girl accidentally stepped on a boy's shoe. The boy got so angry that he poured water on her shoes. The girl got annoyed and tried to spit Sprite on him after drinking it, but the boy quickly closed her helmet. Then another girl sitting behind tried the same thing, so the boy squeezed her milk bottle and all the milk went into her mouth. Do you think the boy did the right thing? This girl made the most beautiful gift in the world for her grandmother. After her grandfather passed away, she had a special idea for her grandmother's birthday. She took fingerprints from both her grandmother and grandfather and used them to make a heart, half from each of them. Then she turned the heart into a tree by drawing roots under it. But the most touching part came next. She found a photo of her grandparents kissing and used it to draw their outlines, slowly creating their silhouettes. Once the drawing was complete, she erased the photo, leaving behind a beautiful piece of art made entirely by hand. That's why you shouldn't interfere everywhere. This girl was cooking Maggi noodles. When she tried to drain the hot water into the sink, she was doing it very slowly so that the Maggi wouldn't fall. Seeing this, her brother got annoyed and came to help. He picked up the frying pan lid, placed it over the noodles, and gently pressed to drain the water. But then something shocking happened. The boy accidentally dropped all the Maggi straight into the sink. When this little girl saw the whale for the first time, he immediately leaned forward and tried to kiss it. The most surprising thing was that the whale also felt the child's innocence and gently kissed him back. The moment was so heart-touching that it felt like time had stopped for a few seconds. No matter what the child did, the whale stayed calm and lovingly responded. Still, this video only got 2 likes.